Hello, my people. So this afternoon, I'm craving shawarma. In fact, I've been craving it for the past few days. And I said, you know what? I'm going to make my own version of shawarma today. I'm going to make a blood sugar friendly shawarma today from the comfort of my kitchen because I can't afford to just, let all the hard work I've been putting in all this while go down the drain because I just want to satisfy my cravings. So I decided to document this for you, my people, so that you too can start making your shawarma, both the shawarma bread and the filling from home and stop buying the commercially not so healthy ones out there. Okay, so you want to go ahead and like this video right now and share it with your circle immediately before we get into the video proper, because you are going to learn from it and it's going to benefit you. So please go ahead, give it a huge thumbs up right now as we go into the video proper. Okay, so I want to first make my shawarma bread, and I will start by breaking some eggs. So I will be using 2 eggs. I'm going to break my 2 eggs right now and then go ahead to whisk it. So after whisking it very well, I'm going to add my seed powders. So these are my chia seeds and my flax seed. I've already grinded them into powder form. So I'm first going to be putting my chia seed into the egg mixture. Then after that, I will go in with the flaxseed powder. So the first powder you saw me use was chia seed powder. Then this is flaxseed powder right now. Then after that, I'll go ahead to add just a pinch of salt. Then just because I want it to be a little bit sweet, just to leave that bland taste, I would be using stevia. I introduced this into my regimen lately, and I must say it's great. So I don't use sugar, I don't use honey. This is what I use sometimes when I'm craving that sweet taste. So I'm going to add stevia to the mixture. Then you can see that the consistency is still very, very thick. So I will be adding water so that it won't be too thick, because I want to use this to form a shawarma bread. Then I continue to add water little by little till I got my desired consistency, which is not too runny and not too thick. So you want to go ahead and spread everything evenly on the pan, like I'm doing. Spread it evenly to cover the pan. Let it cook on medium heat, not high heat, not too low heat. Then when one side is done, you flip over to the other side. Do the same thing, cook on medium heat till it gets done. And there we have it. Our shawarma bread is ready. Now for my filling, I had already prepped my filling, and this filling is made up of cabbage. I used boiled eggs, then I used flaked fish with pepper. These are what my filling is going to be all about. So for your protein, you can use chicken, you can use turkey, you can use fish, you can use any protein of your choice. You can use goat meat, you can use any protein of your choice. So for me, I wanted to use egg and flaked fish, and that's what I used. So just fill it, put it and roll it with your shawarma bread, and voila! Our homemade blood sugar friendly shawarma is ready. Are you going to try this at home? Let me know in the comment section. I know this video has been helpful. Kindly give it a huge thumbs up if you haven't by now. Share it. Subscribe to this channel for more healthy and blood sugar friendly recipes and tips, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out when I upload my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you